What's going on, Star Wars fans? My name is John and welcome to my Star Wars show. As you guys can see here, I broke my elbow, shattered in multiple places, fell off a 15-foot ladder. Could have been much worse, so I'm thankful that this is the extent of it, at least. But anyway, the show must go on, and I wanted to share with you guys some highlights of the Anthony Daniels panel at Star Wars Celebration 6. Now, unfortunately, the latter part of the video didn't record for one reason or another. I'm not quite sure why. But I want to share with you, nevertheless, what I did record. Anthony Daniels is a very fun guy. He's very down to earth. One cool thing about the celebration itself was when there was lines, a queue line to get into the actual expo hall, in the morning, Anthony Daniels would go up and down the line just meeting people. Very down to earth guy, very nice guy. I had a chance to meet him as well. But this is some highlights from his panel. Hope you guys enjoy.
You know, I think I know exactly what to do. Roll it! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, from a galaxy far, far away, I bring you a man among droids. A man who is the unmistakable voice of a droid. A man who could be the ultimate droid shrink. Because he's been inside the head of a droid for over 35 years. And it's that man who I'm sure would love it if you got on your feet and clapped and cheered until you needed medical attention. The only Anthony Daniels!
Chosen ones, my people, these are my people. Welcome, fellow stars. Well done. And look more. Thank you so much for recognizing me as the star I am. Thank you. Look, so many people. Your Majesty. An evil, never mind. Right. An arm. Oh, wait a minute. Show me the arm. That's it. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I haven't actually got on stage yet, so can we keep the applause going? Let's do that again. Just kidding. Thank you so much. What a lovely welcome. Thank you. Welcome to, it said an hour with Anthony Daniels. It may seem longer. Okay. Because you know, one of the things, there was a little boy earlier who was watching me sign an autograph and he was kind of twitching and I said, "What's the matter?" And he said, "I'm nervous." And I shared with him my feelings of nerves. My feelings of being very soon locked in a room with 2,500 crazed Star Wars fans without any idea what I was going to talk about. So I thought what would be interesting, Since you are probably... Is there a Star Wars nerd? No, I wasn't saying nerd. Geek? Who knows more about Star Wars than me? Yes? What's your name? Jazz? You're a little scary, Jazz. So we'll think about you in a minute. Who else knows? Jazz knows. Yes? What? You're wearing Yoda ears and an original t-shirt. So what do you... Tell me something I don't know about Star Wars. Oh dear, that's one of my lines. Okay, that was good. Oh dear, no, it's oh no, isn't it? Somebody here knew a lot. Are you a geek? Is this microphone fully functional? Oh, it's you that's not fully functional. Right, okay, I was blaming the microphone. What, do you know about Star Wars?
Yes.
Yeah, is this me or the mic?
The mic?
No, it's you. Right, tell me something interesting about Star Wars.
Alderaan was not the first planet destroyed by the Death Star.
Alderaan was not the first planet to be destroyed by the Death Star. True or false? Really, you are geeks, aren't you? I mean, I have no idea. Right, what do you want to talk about? Who's got an idea? Yes, sir. Boba Fett really didn't die in the Sarlacc pit. I'm sorry. I was there. Yes. I was there. You know, how is that? Oh, no, it was what kind of movie? I can't remember. Who is an expert over here? Who's an expert? Who is an expert? Okay. There's somebody pointing over here. Young lady, you're not an expert. Seriously, right, come on. Oh, come here. Don't be shy. Yeah, what's your name? Jimmy, come Jimmy. I want you to go up on stage. Jimmy. Up you come. Up you come. Go have fun. What happened? All the other guys had furniture. The bailiffs came, what? Jimmy. Where's Jimmy? I can't be alone up there. You're there, get moving. Go and stand on stage. Jesus. Right. Who else is a Star Wars expert? Okay, why? Tell me something interesting.
Boba Fett's name was named as Joshua Morale in the expanded universe.
Wow, you better come up on stage, so that is amazing. I mean, who cares, but you know what I mean. Yeah. Oh, you're kind of cute. You're clutching something green. Oh, sorry, it's a Yoda, isn't it? Yeah, I recognize him all over the place. We need somebody else. Where are you? Up on stage. That's good, that's good. Who else is a Star Wars expert? Young lady, yo, come here, come here. Up you go, up you go. Yeah. Change your medication, honey, okay? It's like... Okay, fine. You run the trivia contest, then you can sit there and be a judge. Okay. Yes! Oh, the twins, come on, girls, up you go. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, I give you your panel of experts. Wow! Okay. Come on, hurry up. Why are you running the other way? Is this like a challenge thing? Oh, you get... Right, okay. Okay, what's your name?
Ty.
Ty. What's your name?
Jimmy.
Jimmy. What's your name?
Kurt.
Pardon?
Kurt.
Oh, I thought you were like burping or something.
Kurt.
Kurt.
Yes.
Kurt, right. Oh, and... Is this something to do with Clone Wars? I mean, what? What's your name?
Jessica.
Jessica?
Megan.
Mariam?
Megan.
You changed your name. Some people just cannot concentrate, you know what I mean? So it's a little challenging. Right, and that's, look at them. They've all got microphones now. I love it. There's, okay, one more. Okay, well, have we got another hand? What? Okay, we'll quickly cut our way to a commercial break. Has anybody noticed that Star Wars isn't all entirely for your own good, that sometimes we do cut away to commercial breaks to cover the embarrassment of costume Is this a hug moment? Yes, there we are. Never in my wildest dreams would I think that would happen. Right. Oh, I shouldn't enjoy myself so much. Do we have a spare one? Wait a minute. I will take you two. I'm going to borrow this for a second, which is, thank you very much, number 15. Everything's got a number. So, what I thought we would do is just discuss with the audience things you want to hear about, because I could bore you senseless with things I want to talk about. Anybody got a question? Oh, wait a minute. Because think of a question, because there's another one. Hello? Where's it come from? You better... No, hold that. What's your name?
Tyler.
Were you here before? Oh, right. Do you know what jet lag does to a human being? Right, okay. I'm going to lose your names unless we're very careful, so just write your names here, okay? Like a quiz show, look. Pass those amongst you. Well, we know his name, for God's sake. I mean, anybody... Just work with me here. I can't do it all. And the films are easy, it's all edited, you know what I mean? But here is live. Well, ish. Right. This is like one of those strange alter ego moments, isn't it? Yes. Yeah. She is offering you a pen. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so who has got a question for our panel of experts? Who's got a question? Yes, sir, but you are miles away. So walk towards me. Excuse me, start coming through, come on. Get on with it. Just deal with it. Right. What's your name?
Elijah.
Elijah. Wow. Okay. Look at you on screen. Look. Can you see? Wave to your mother. Yeah. Ewoks and children. You know what I mean? Elijah, do I take it your mother is sitting behind us? Yeah. Okay. Hello, Mum. Just turn to look at that. You can, yes. Okay. What is your question? We'll actually turn this way. He's gone. We got robots, we got children, and we've got rogue cameramen right now. What's your question? And then I break out. Look. What's your question?
Why didn't Uncle Owen recognize you in episode 4?
Why didn't
Uncle Owen?
Well. No, we've got to... Okay, panel of experts. Raise your hand if you know why Uncle Owen did not recognize C-3PO in episode 4. Yes, in the middle. What's your name?
Kirk. Because George Lucas...
No, we haven't got that bit yet. What's your name? Hold it up, I need to see it. Clip it onto your badges there. 3PO? Never mind. Never again. Okay, Kirk.
Yes.
Go.
Yes.
No, you have to answer the question. It's an hour. You've used half of it.
Because George Lucas probably didn't think about it at the time.
George Lucas didn't think about all the answers all the time. Oh! Okay. Why didn't Uncle Owen? Good question. Go and sit down. Does anybody know the answer?
Because 3PO had gold plating in A New Hope. We didn't have that in episode 2.
3PO. Okay. You know, there's a smart ass born every minute, and somebody had to know about it. One of my favorite moments in Star Wars Episode 3 was in the garage in the middle of the night, where Padme Amidala wandered in and found C-3PO sitting there alone. Can't you sleep either, 3PO? Well, I don't actually sleep. I just switch off for a while. Are you happy here, 3PO? Well, I'm not unhappy. I mean, the people are very, very kind. It's just being like this. Like what, 3PO? Naked, if you'll pardon the expression. And then he went on to explain for the last 18 years of his existence, he had been naked. Here is a creature born to serve cocktails and canopies, with his parts showing. It was tragic, and he explained that young Anakin had to go off and become a Jedi, but he was sure that Anakin would return. But it was all very difficult. Oh my, says Padme, but there's a box of coverings right here. Oh my, I never noticed in the 18 years that I've lived in this garage, there's a box of coverings right there. You tell me George Lucas didn't think of everything? I mean, Jesus Christ, there is a box of coverings. This must be very painful for you to hear, right? Okay. And the scene ended with Padme Amidala lifting up a chest piece and putting it, sorry, can we demonstrate? It says Danny. Right. C-3PO. So, Padme, what's her name? Natalie Portman. Cut that bit, edit. Natalie Portman brings up a chest like that. Don't overact. Stop it. And then we cut away to watch Anakin doing something or other with sand people, something very unpleasant. And then we cut back, and there's Natalie with 3PO's face coming straight at me. I had the eyes on, excuse me. The eyes on. And she blocked it on there. And 3PO was so happy, and everybody, Uncle Owen and Uncle Roo, was so pleased because there was 3PO absolutely, it's not a good look, is it? Was absolutely happy that he was complete. And then George Lucas, who we adore, in spite of the fact he decided it wasn't time enough for this soul gut-wrenching moment, because we had to go and see Anakin swiping sand people left, right, and the younglings. Oh, yes. So sad. So what we then had to do was you can sit down now, it's good. Okay. What we then had to do was dress me up in the rusty thing, and then go through everything that I filmed so far using blue screen, because I was puppeteering this whole thing. And we changed it all, so the scene you just saw, hello, I am C-3PO. That was actually me on green screen eventually. And sadly, you will never know about 3PO's sadness, but it does go a little way to explaining why he's a bit odd. Yes. So there's a little story about the background, and look, traumatized. You can nod. Okay. Right, who's got another question? Back off. I'm being attacked. What do you want? Question over here. Yes. Here we go. Yes. Okay, you've got a microphone all to yourself. Here we go.
It's not. Okay, there we go. My question is,
Get on with it.
how come
What's your name?
Megan,
Megan.
why is there blood when the Wampa's arm comes off and when the guy, and when, I just forgot his name, in the cantina, what? Pond, there you go, that one. Why is there blood with that, but there's no blood when the hands come off?
What kind of audience is this? Well, there's been a bit of a... would you mind? Just take that up on stage, would you? Good. Because it's awful, he's half naked, for heaven's sake. Right, so I have no idea, why is there blood on something? What's your name?
Danny.
Danny? Well, never mind. Is there intelligent life over here? Come on. I have no idea. Think about it, why is there blood? The reason there is blood in episode 4 on the floor is they slightly wanted to, oh God, there's Tinkerbell. Right, they wanted to sort of butch up the ratings by having a bit of real violence, a bit of blood there. And that literally, I think, is the reason for it. Okay, intelligent question from up here. Yes, what's your name?
Peter.
Peter.
What planet is Daniel Fatoni, am I pronouncing that right, from? And where does he go from where we see him?
Okay, panel of experts from what planet? From what planet, panel of experts, what planet is Daniel Fatoni from? And where does he go? What planet is he from? Kirk? No, right. Yeah, look at that, noble. Imagine, that is the sort of person that sits in front of me in every movie theatre play that I ever go to. Either that or big hair. Yes. Where's he from? Why does it... Well, okay, we're going to now check... What's your name? Sam is going to change the subject because we... Get rid of him. Oh, wait a minute, leave him there. Why is he a lieutenant? Why is he a lieutenant? I know the answer. It's one of the few bits I understand. Why is Fatoni a lieutenant? He's what? He's not a captain, he's a lieutenant. Because when I said to George Lucas, can I be in this film officially? And he went, sure. By then, all the costumes that has actually been given out. So the only costume left for me was this very small blue jacket that you can see. And the arms were actually incredibly short. So Michael, from wardrobe, said, that's not a problem. I'll just put a bit of gold braid on there to, like, big it up. So I got promoted because the costume was too small. Is that good? That's very good. Now, what's your name? Shane. Shane? Oh, Shane, sorry. And what's yours?
Meredith.
Meredith?
Reagan.
Okay, this is cool. We could go, shall we do everybody's name? Or perhaps not. Everybody after 3, say your name. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, really, that's good. Okay, right, why does Yoda disappear when he dies? Audience, panel? Okay, the twins, go for it.
Because he turns into a Force ghost and becomes one with the Force. Yeah.
Don't you love the one that goes, yeah. Is that right? It's the same as Alec Guinness, not Alec Guinness, what was his name? Obi-Wan, yeah. I've got to see these films again. Has anybody seen Star Wars in concert? Do you realize it? Yeah? Thank you. It's very surreal. Do you realize it took Star Wars in concert to actually explain to me the story of Star Wars? I never understood it, but in a 2-hour concert, one day I hope all the rest of you can see it, it actually explains everything. It gets rid of all the stuff. You got John Williams music and so on. And you knew that about the Force and all that kind of thing. Have we got a second from Star Wars in concert? Let's see. I can bring this back to you. We'll have a look. You know, Mark...
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Anthony Daniels.
Oh, right.
The show needed a narrator. Anthony's been in all 6 Star Wars movies. He is C-3PO, and he's great on stage.
I have a sister. Who's got a question? Yes! Speak loudly, clearly, and don't bump into the furniture. Start coming through. Yes!
Why did they wipe 3PO's mind and not R2's at the end of Revenge of the Sith?
Why did they...
And don't say this because R2 can't speak.
Very good. You know what was lovely there we were on the set of the Tonti 4, and Jimmy Smits comes up to me today, just at the end of shooting, and he says, Anthony, I'm really upset. I have to look at the script. I have to say, you know, get the protocol droid's mind wiped. I said, I don't want to say that. I love 3PO. And I kind of had to explain to Jimmy that 3PO was actually as human as a washing machine, as a spin dryer, whatever, and that he mustn't have feelings like this towards a droid. Dear Jimmy. I'm not sure he understands to this day. But Dad, do you realize that is the last line of the movie? Get the protocol droid's mind wiped. What? Oh no. 3 years at drama school and I get lines like, oh no. And who has the first line of the first movie? And what is it altogether? And what's the line? What's the line?
They hit the main reactor.
Could you say it with a little more intensity?
They hit the main reactor.
Could you do it in an English accent?
They hit the main reactor.
Very suave, very good. Okay. There are bits where we have gone to commercial breaks just for a change, and just to show that 3PO doesn't only appear in movies, he does good now and again. So I think we could take a commercial break here. Couldn't we? Yes.
Sure was.
Sure was. Pretty startling. And of course, with the underoos, it is the reinforced gusset that is so attractive to wear. Now, why are you such a big Star Wars fan?
I don't really know.
Who's your favorite character? Sorry, who's your favorite character?
Probably Boba Fett.
I know yours is...
C-3PO.
C-3PO. And yours?
I've always been more of an R2-D2 fan myself.
Yes?
Darth Vader.
Was that you? And yours?
I like them all, but C-3PO the best.
Okay, I'm not sure about I like them all bit. I think it's a bit sad bit. Okay, yeah. While we're coming to the end of time, as it were, one question. Quick. What? How does C-3PO feel about never knowing who his father really is? Sorry. No, when I said sorry, I didn't mean just to repeat it. It was embarrassing. And after, are there people alive up there? Can you wave? Cool. How does he feel about... You know, droids don't think about their parentage very much. They think about the maker, they think whether, you know, the nuts and bolts fit together in the right way. I do say to you, when George told me about episode 1, he said, 3PO was created by Anakin Skywalker. And I was really pleased because Allgengamers was really nice to me and so on. And 3 days later I realized it wasn't Allgengamers. Allgengamers was, what was his name? Obi-Wan Kenobi. It was Darth Vader. Darth Vader is his daddy. But he doesn't know. So don't tell him. Swear you won't tell him, right? You won't tell him. You promise? Everybody say, I promise. Your secret is safe. Doesn't he look sad? Yes. Oh, very good. But you notice that was all from the top. It was that. Actually, the emotion comes from around here in the middle. It's like, when people are ill, it all comes from there. So we'll have to work on that. Next, right. Do you want another question? Sure. Come on. Yes. Sorry, when I say yes, you have to go on cue because otherwise it just slows everything up. What? Yes, it does mean that I'm Luke's brother. Do you want to deal with it? I'm actually his half-brother, but more interestingly, of course, Padme is... his mother. Stepmother. Stepmother, what? No, she is. Oh, yes, Padme, that's the other one. The one with the hair. Well, they've all got hair, haven't they? What is it with George and hair? Oh, hello. Well, nice hair.
Thank you.
George would really like that. Yeah. I'll give you his number. I'll give you, yeah, anyway. Yes.
Why did they change the spelling of C-3PO to the letters and the numbers instead of S-E-E-T-H?
Why did they change the thing? It just looks better in certain print. If you're reading a novel, hello. It looks better, purely for that reason, I think. It also says space. Yes, sir.
Would you do it again if you got the chance to do more movies? Would you?
Would I do it again? Yes? Yeah. No. Well, we think about it. But you see, with things like, did any of you see the thing on detours? Yeah. How wonderful is that? And I have been keeping that secret for months, I can tell you. You cannot believe how funny it is. Right, another question.
R2-D2 was given to Cade Skywalker. What happened to C-3PO?
He was given what?
R2-D2 was given to Cade Skywalker.
Oh, is this in a book? Expanded universe. I'm having enough trouble with this one. So that's all hypothetical. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry, it's totally real. Stupid of me.
So, how come if C-3PO had just been on Tatooine for about a couple of days, why did Luke let him drive the land speeder?
He does drive the land speeder, doesn't he? Oh, why? Why did he let him drive this? Why not? He's got a license, doesn't drink, what? Yes? What? Flying is for droids, tell me about it. What's your name?
My name is Chris. I would like to hear about some of your favorite memories and some of your least favorite memories from filming the movies.
One of my favorite ones was the road to Jabba's palace, because that was the scene, you know that R2-D2 didn't speak at any point during filming. And there I am on the road to Jabba's palace, and suddenly I'm just rehearsing. And then behind me, I hear beep, 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 And there is George Lucas, squatting down like this, going beep, 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 beep. And he'd never ever done it before, and it was just magical. It was the only scene in which R2 did actually respond. So when I see that, you know, it really is very beautiful. There were painful moments, of course, because when you, as Danny knows, working in that suit, you can have some pretty bad experiences. But there I am, everything on the right of the screen is a matte painting. And it was just joyous to see it and remember. But in that suit, you know, you can't see what's in front of you, people put obstacles, whatever. You can, it's like being a child. And things didn't always go totally smoothly. And I am willing to share with you, back on Tatooine, but sometimes in the studio, well, there we are looking at him. Lando Calrissian never returned from that awful place. But back in the studio, things could be a little dangerous sometimes, as I'm sure Mark would take great delight in pointing out to you. Can we do that?
This is it.
Hey, Mark. Yeah.
There was a tragic scene the other day. Tragic.
Yeah. Got the hat on and everything, turned round, looked at the camera, walked forward, and what they had done is put big sheets of polyboard down to blank off some of the green screen, because it was all reflecting. They admitted to tell me, assuming I could see 3 huge sheets of plastic here. I walked in. But worse was in Padme's sitting room, where I think we just saw a bit of that, where I did fall out of a window like that. And Natalie and Ewan were talking together. And I did that, and suddenly I hear, are you all right? And I thought, how nice they're concerned about me. A few days later, I was in the dubbing studio doing some work, and they ran that piece of film. And what I saw was Natalie and Ewan talking together, and they went, are you all right? You see, actors, you just can't rely on them. But I think we have a wonderful example here, not only in this room, but on stage, in every way, of one of the most important aspects of Star Wars, the whole saga, the whole 37 yards of years. The most important thing is yourselves, the audience. Without you, I wouldn't have had a job. Without you, none of this would have happened, because it is you and you and you and you and you who make it all so lovely. And I am hugely grateful. And I am especially grateful to our on-stage stars here, and I think an award should happen. I think, who should get the only a Jar Jar Binks fart machine wouldn't fart. But I think I'm going to, if I may, award you that for being so brave, because I know you and Jar Jar are like, just like that. And then we have this incredibly attractive, he keeps saying the same thing. It's a trap. Oh, sorry, I wasn't giving him a mic. Yeah. Take my word, he's saying it's a trap. I think that's for you, don't you, for being a part of this thing. Thank you. And here's one of my all-time favorites, the Donald Duck look-alike. I think, may I? Is that horrible? Two wonderful toys there. And there we are. And a t-shirt here that says, if I can do this, total droid metal rules. There we go, metal rules. And a t-shirt here that says, oh, look at this, pretty big. Actually, that's rather, I don't think I'll keep that. There we go. This is for being such a good. And of course, saving the best till last. Da, 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 da. And this is, yes, a Jar Jar. No, it's a Tom Tom, isn't it? Whatever turns you on. Right, here we go.
Hey, Anthony.
Yes.
You've done such a good job. We've got a little something for you.
Is that
take a look at the screens.
When you see Anthony Daniels put on his C-3PO outfit, I was standing next to you and he turned